Alright, let's do an Isaac run. So I wanted to show something first. This has happened more than once. I'm trying to get the 5 daily wins in a row, and I'll do a daily. Next day, I'll go to do a daily, and I haven't done this daily. I'll have the daily run blocked off. It'll just give me practice in leaderboards, and it'll have someone else's score. I mean, my name is Rufus on that, not Yoshi6567. That's not even the person in first. Like, so it basically takes away the opportunity for me to do that daily. Oh yeah, I've also been doing green mode, like, off camera. Let's get a Lazarus run and did. Good to know. Probably would have been more useful some other time. I think I already have Laz Bleeds More from unlocked from something. If we get a situation where it makes sense to just sacrifice everything for Lazarus to be revived, we will do that. I know it's a damage multiplier, but I don't really go after those because I'm not always 100% sure I'm gonna survive the run. Yes, I saw that tinted rock. This new save file is weird. It's very strange for me to be, oh, it's okay, it's an XL4. So we really would like to get that spirit heart. From that tinted rock. It's weird because, like, I don't think I want to do regular greed mode on stream. I still need to... I still plan on doing greedier. I don't know, man. There's a lot of situations where that is good. This one has almost no situations where it's good. Unless you, like, you know, allowing enemies to get close to you. But pop... This won't get it. It just changes the trajectory of your tiers, so it is nice how the tiers hang out, and they can... Oh boy. We're, oh, okay. But the fact that they ricochet off each other is kind of problematic. Do they hang in the air so that you can put them in your ice, a little eye slot like that? Maybe. The world will never know. So, I'd still really like a spirit heart, but yeah, it's probably honestly better to just go ahead and see if we can flawless these bosses real quick. Oh boy. Damage sucks right now. But yeah, see, on a boss like this, the eyeball tiers are actually pretty useful, since if I miss the shot, there's a good chance they'll still run into him. I hate how frequently I go the whole first floor without getting a single consumable, it seems like. These guys should have a spirit heart on, right? I think? Yeah. Should not have picked up the lucky scout. Alright, these guys died pretty fast. Whoa. So much jumping. I'm like a pair of dang jumping beans. There we go. It is really hard with Launcher to tell what's going to fly over your head and what's going to actually just land on top of you. Yuck. Alright, well, fuck that. That was a terrible deal with the devil. I hate the shovel. I know that it has its uses. It's really good for boss rush. It's really good for getting out of boss rush too if you're trying to just grab a free item. But it's not good enough. And honestly, a deal with the angel might be alright. I don't know what run we're on. This is I think my 12th video. But on this new save file, but I think that has a couple deaths in them, and I don't know if each death is counted for accurately in the numbering system. There's another tinted rock. Still no freaking bombs. God damn. One key this entire floor. One key and 1 cent. Alright. I guess who cares? Let's go in here. Dude. Damn it. Couldn't even make it over there. Jackie's making risotto and it smells so good. She's like up and moving about. It's pretty awesome. She's not feeling as stuck, just laying down as she had been. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this run looks pretty bad to start. Deal with the devil and the items, the boss items, and the treasure room items were all pretty terrible. That like 1 second of poison, I think it only gets like a single tick of damage, so unless I keep a guy in the cloud, it's adding a single tier. Yeah. Which I can see is, it's fine on flies. Maybe. It's still like a risky orbital that doesn't push enemies away. Or defend you in any way. All of the orbitals that don't actually provide a defense, they don't seem to understand. Like Mom's Razor, or Mom's yeah, I guess it's Mom's Razor, is like a freaking terrible item. No defense on it. Oh my god. No. Doesn't block bullets. It only does damage over time to enemies that don't have the health where damage over time would really matter. This one, it seems to also not be very consistent with its poisoning. Gurney Jr. That fight sucks when you don't have anything. Alright, keep getting that health filled up. It's weird. One of the weird things about this game, though, or another one of the weird. What's up? Oh, nice.
I think it's the best one I've ever made.
You say that like straight up every time you make it. I hope you know that.
Well, it's whatever comes.
Maybe. I'm gonna finish this run when I come. Scarf. My eyes feel all sleepy. Wow, 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 wow. Jackie, you've been downstairs every second I've been downstairs. Last time I took him was before I went to sleep. So he probably needs to go in a little bit. Just Tell him to go. Brutus, go. Go.
Oh, you can be here. I just
Oh.
need to
I thought you meant, like...
I just feel like it's sweet and supportive.
I thought you meant he was, like, resting his head on your spot. I actually wanted this one to be the library, god damn it.
This one's so good, actually. Very surprised though.
Now I don't know whether, because that's going to be a library, but it might be a library with books behind locked areas. It might be a library that doesn't actually offer anything useful. Key. Oh yeah. Okay. I felt like there was one there. One book of... Okay, well... That's fine. I was really hoping for a book of spirit hearts, but... Shadows will be just fine. You know, one thing I really like about, that I wish was implemented in this game, I guess it would take away the effect of, you know, cursed items, which is something this game tends to love. But the fact that you can just drop anything you pick up, basically, in Gungeon, if you choose to not use it, it's such a great system. It gives you, like, a bit more choice, you know? Absolutely not doing magic fingers with our freaking 4 sons. This run still feels pretty, crap-tacular. I can't get in there. Probably bomb bag or something like that, but that would actually be useful now. Or even sack of pennies would be useful. This is fine. A single spirit heart would be so fine. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is where it's gonna start getting rough. Yep. There goes the deal with the devil. I hate trying to use this orbital, but man, I do not have damage. I've got no, like, nothing that increases my DPS. I think eyeball tears cannot really be considered an increase in any real way. It might give you the opportunity to hit a shot you would have missed, but it doesn't, like, add anything. And this poison is such a, like, the halitosis item, it's such a risk that it's, I know I've lost more health than I would have with any other orbital, besides Mom's Razor. Jesus Christ. Eyes, like, get over there. Dude, this feels really, like, I don't have a chance in hell to even make it to Mom's heart on this run. Without, like, I mean, I'm not gonna get any deals with the devil with this little defense and this little offense. I'm very glad I didn't go for the suicide. early on. Let's see how long we're stuck in this room. Started at, let's just say it started at 13 minutes. This is just a regular room on this floor with only 3 enemies. Ooh. Alright. It's 20 seconds. That's not too terrible. That's not, like, not really proving anything. That's me dealing damage as fast and as high as I could, while trying to actually avoid taking damage. It's a very regular room. Can't even donate. Spirit heart. Please. There we go. Maybe it was a little early to buy this. Dude, so I just watched the trailer for that movie, Vice. Oh, God. Wait, this is just intensifying. Okay. Thought it was anti-gravity. I think I get those two confused every time. It's not like a consistent DPS upgrade. It is a it's an upgrade. That's for sure. It's just not a consistent one. Just kind of what I'm needing right now. It's crazy how often the booster pack items like eyeball tears seem to show up. What is this? Magician? Yeah, no. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Well, that spirit heart didn't last very long. I don't like this room at all. God damn. I had 4 enemies in this room that spit out other enemies. Dude, what the hell? Well, this, I don't know if I'm, like, going to be able to beat this boss. I think this is probably the end of this run. This is a really shitty, first Lazarus on this save file. Like a really shitty one. We're using our creep to do damage while he drops a ton of poop all over the place. The next hit of which will kill us. We've had 0 opportunity. We had a first fucking floor was an XL floor that dropped no consumables. It's so insane that you can go this long in this game without getting any upgrades. And I really feel like this is not one where picking up eyeball tears killed it. I think eyeball tears haven't helped, but they Ooh boy, they didn't condemn this run. This run was condemned to begin with. It's still all creep. Holy shit. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. This, get bookworm. Do that.
Hair throw.
There we go. Finally, some damage. Alright, cool. Ow. I guess I'm gonna pause this and join them up. Alright, oops. Alright, we're back. Let's, I forgot how freaking terrible this run is. We gotta get out of here the second this thing starts to go. We cannot afford to lose any more health. I guess I should have grabbed those things while I was between stuff. So, while we ate dinner, Jackie and I finished watching Maniac with Emma Stone and Jonah Hill. It was very good, very touching, like a very well done story, and a nice little, I don't know, like the world building is so cool. So it's got this like, it seems to have this like idea that technology, at least stylistically, stopped in the 1990s. And it's actually really nice because of that. Like, yeah, let's get Jacob's ladder, or the ladder, excuse me. So now we can do this. It's really nice mostly because it kind of decides the aesthetic for a lot of the stuff in the world, without, I don't know, period pieces are really cool. And it's a really well done period piece, like, with still being futuristic. It's just, like, it's a retro future, but it's one that's unlike retro future that you would see with, like, I don't know, most retro futures are like 60s Jetson style retro futures with like Fallout, like jetpacks and the like, and big clunky robots. They did have a lot of like, oh god, the 90s aesthetic of like the green screen computers, the printers with the pages all connected, like the big sheets of paper all connected on one big printout. And yeah, I don't know, the kind of boxy plastic for everything. Oh man, I wouldn't step on that thing. I said I wouldn't step on. And honestly, Jonah Hill and Emma Stone just did an incredible job. She's small. Well written, well directed. And, like, the set design and stuff was really, really good, too. It kind of went everywhere, went through a bunch of different, like, themes. Had a fantasy element set in, like, kind of an 80s heist, situation. Kind of felt like, Vice City, like, but not, like, the rich and the wealthy, like, the lower class. And it had, yeah, it had like kind of an American gangster moment. I don't know. It wouldn't really have worked as a movie because it needed to cover so much ground. But again, I think a miniseries is the best way to do something like that. To give it like the ability to like spread out and tell the whole story. I still don't think there's a lot of it. I don't think this run is very likely. Especially if this doesn't give us the freaking blood bag. God. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Book of Shadows is actually a huge potential help for this run. Oh, God, I forgot how bad this run was when I stopped it. Oh, God. Almost dead. I should go back and try to get that blood donation machine to pay out. Gotta be careful though. A lot of spikes. I'm really fighting to win this one. It's fighting us all. What a crappy freaking run. I'm gonna save this judgment card for that same room. Oh no, I bet we're at the boss and now I don't have any. Yep, don't have a charge. Which floor is this? Depths 1, hopefully. Okay. Oh, well, we're gonna die here. Come back as Dark Judas, I guess. Or not Dark Judas, Real Lazarus. Laz Revisited. Just don't do the spiders. The spiders are the worst part. Come on. As soon as I say that, that's all you do for the rest of the thing. Okay. 1.4. That's... yeah. That's why it wasn't really worth it to do earlier. 1.04, I should say. Come the fuck on.
Judgment.
Jesus, I'm like stuck up top there. Crap. Is on the last one I would have gotten to. Ancient history, some would say. Oh god. What? Slamming doors. Okay. Yeah, but I highly suggest anyone who likes movies should watch Maniac. I don't know. I feel like the miniseries is the best format. It doesn't have the endlessness, which is I think the biggest constraint of a maxi series or whatever you want to call it, like a regular series. The fact that, you know, they're expected to go on forever. A miniseries is expected to go on until the story's done, and then you get to stop. Like, that's what it should be long format movies. Like, it shouldn't be, like, part of the reason I don't watch a lot of TV is not just because I can't take anything seriously. That's, you know, that's part of it. That's why another reason Maniac is so nice, because it gets serious when it needs to be, but that's not the whole thing. God, that was so much faster. It knows when to pop a joke in there to really break the tension. And like Justin Theroux, Emma Stone, Jonah Hill, they all have such good comic timing. Like, they delivered those freaking hilarious lines right when they were needed. Right when the tension was like high enough but not serious enough, you know? And a lot of the side characters did the same. Like, there's so many times where I felt like this could turn into like mellow. Oh fuck! I don't keep my. Was it Ricano? Okay. Like they could have devolved into melodrama because, you know, it's taking this kind of serious thing too seriously. But they knew when to just break that for a second and let the characters have fun. And it humanizes people. People make jokes at awkward times. IRL. When they should be really focusing on the situation. And I think more and more scriptwriters and directors are realizing that that's important to sell the humanity of their characters. I mean, we're absolutely gonna... Poke goes kind of good. Absolutely gonna do that once we get some charges. There's our deal with the devil, of course. Dude, I mean, we can't get a deal with the devil to save our lives, so there's almost no chance that we're gonna be able to go to Shoal. But if somehow we turn it around on that freaking fight, oh my god, didn't even see that guy. Or we turn it around on that floor, I'm still not going to Shoal, I don't think. I think I want to just end this run and win when it's most possible. There are so many jumping, teleporting enemies in this game. Using High Priest in the Monk fight just because you stepped on, I believe. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Not Mom's toenail. Give me something useful. God damn it. I'm not gonna get another charge, I think. This is a tiny... Oh boy. Battery maybe? I don't think they ever drop batteries. How sad. This is kind of the mom fight that I want right now. Red Mom is the one that doesn't drown the freaking fight with other enemies. Just you, Mom. That's all you really have to do. Okay. Just keep moving and dodge those shots every once in a while. Oh. Okay. He's fully immune to poison at this point. Ooh, but those actually register as different enemies? Weird. God, stop. I'm very surprised I'm not dead. Very, very surprised. Get off of me. Dude. This is like the worst run I've had in a very long time. Even like that Lost run I got, that Lost Daily, well I guess I didn't stream that, or I didn't record that. I got a Lost Daily that I thought I was going to die on a number of occasions, but it was never as bad as this. I'm ready to have the Lost open, actually. Well, no, because I have to put enough in the greed machine before I can actually use it. Can you, like, freaking be attackable? Why does it seem like I have piercing or poison shots? As far as I know, I don't. Yay! Inability to move. So I just had to take damage there. I'm gonna do it again. Whoops. I'm gonna do it again. Whoops, I'm going to do it again. Wonderful. Okay, well.
Power pill.
Alright. I guess it's a net positive from those pills. But, you know, bad trip kind of sucked. At least it wasn't. Well, bad trip sucked, and then the random exploding thing. What is with all of this luck increasing? Okay, that's where that is. I've already gone this way. So back to the start. Oh man, it's gonna be real hard to find our way back there. Well, not really, but it's gonna be more annoying than I'd like. Ooh, okay. I thought that was from me taking damage. Come on, 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 come on. Another blood bag. That's a ridiculous amount of luck up. Oh, wonderful. In no way useful, this fight. Hmm. It looks like if these have already hit, they don't hit, or they don't deal damage again. Okay, well, we're done with it at least. So they're piercing, but they're not like, if they stop like inside of an enemy, they're not going to just obliterate them. I've had a lot of trouble with these guys this fight, and I don't know why, but they definitely just keep, or this run, they keep showing up. So yeah, it seems like instead of this being wonderful and just having, basically working like booger tears would, I'm actually blocking further damage. Which is cool. Every bit of health helps. Okay. There goes our deal with double chance once again. I mean, we've already kind of lost it, but chance to make it back up. Ooh. Alright, well. Can we make it? Dude, don't give me shoot boob. Don't make me make that decision. I mean, you could have given me, like, a heart or something. This 5 luck and Child's Heart usually, you know, produces more red hearts. Oh, no, I can't tell. I can't tell the creep apart. And I can barely see it as is. Okay. Jeez. Like, staying exactly the same in terms of health. Ooh, that's big, even if temporary. Wonder if luck has anything to do with the likelihood of tinted rocks showing up. Because it'd be cool if those started showing up. It'd be cool if, like, a lot of things started showing up. Like, you know, 1 fire increase. Maybe, like, a 2nd damage would be cool. Okay. Well, yeah. This is actually fine. Of course. Of course. We're in like an infinite donation situation almost. And it jams after 3. Ooh. Oh my lord. He's still alive. I thought he was one of my eyeballs. Wait a second. Damn it. Anything but spiders. I hate being one away from a charge and using it, but the last daily that I actually God damn it.